Wisconsinmost.com. I'm Metal Mark once again here with Max Cavalera. How are you, sir?
Good, man. Good to be here.
I know you're back here in Poughkeepsie. This isn't New York City. It's a little out of the way.
Yeah.
But third show of the Soulfly return to the States, man. How's it been for you so far?
Great, man. The first two shows were awesome. Real packed and really exciting, you know. I think it's going to be a good tour, you know. It's a cool set list, you know, because it's got 9 records to choose from, you know. So it's a lot of music, you know, and...
Is it a nightmare choosing the set list?
It's kind of, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, a lot of stuff, you know, and there's some other songs that we're gonna learn as we go along, you know, and but for now it's a pretty cool set list with a little bit of every record, you know, so it's quite complete.
We obviously know Cavalera Conspiracy has something coming out, but Savages was the last Soulfly record. Do you already have like a mindset of what's coming with the next Soulfly?
Not yet. It's too early. Yeah, too early, you know. I'll start worrying about that. Right. After this tour is done, when I go home, I start thinking about it. And collecting some riffs. Well, start working on it, you know.
Well, November 4th, Pandemonium is the record that everybody's stoked about to hear. Because we heard one song and everybody's reaction was pretty much holy shit.
Yeah.
Because you said it was the heaviest of all three, and it obviously is. I mean, talk about this record. Like, you and Igor seem to be clicking like never before.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. You know, it was fun to play with him, make like a fast record. You know, we decided to just go for it like we used to play before. You know, when we first started this thing, you know, we loved playing fast and throwing down very aggressive stuff. You know, and this record, Pandemonium, was based on that. Like raw energy and adrenaline, you know, of metal, of the brothers playing metal. And it's cool that we found that after, I don't know, 30 years, we can still go back to that metal place, you know, and take that energy out and put it into a record, you know. So I think people are going to be stoked when they hear Pandemonium, because I think it's for sure the heaviest, most aggressive out of the Cavalera stuff, but it's probably some of the most aggressive stuff I've done my whole life. You know,
for sure. Obviously, in your out of like My Bloody Roots, the book, for me as a fan, learning like when you split with Igor and Sepultura, coming back and getting together, like you could even read like through the words of how much it meant for you, and it makes me as a fan appreciate Cavalera Conspiracy even more. Does it help, like for you? Does you appreciate it like when you look back and see Igor? Does it mean like a lot to you right now?
Yeah, it's cool, man. You know, it was hard those 10 years that we didn't speak, you know. It was really depressed for us, and I hid it from the world, but inside I was very sad that I didn't speak with my own brother, you know, and people always asking about that, and I was always like, I don't know, he's doing his thing and I'm doing my thing, you know, separate worlds. So when we got back together, it was awesome. It was a great feeling. It's like a black cloud have lifted, you know, and then we, you know, decided to get a go on playing music again, which is another cool thing to create the Cavalera, you know, which was starting in 07, I think, and has not stopped, you know. But we do things very, very different from, like, for Soulfly. Tours a lot more, you know. We play everywhere and every shithole, and
like Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, we go everywhere. You got a birthday party, we'll go there. We'll play there. You got a bar mitzvah, we'll play.
Fuck clowns, just get Soulfly.
Yeah, you know. So you know, Soulfly is like relentless. Igor doesn't like that, and you know, I don't blame him. You know, he's got more of a slow down lifestyle. Lives in London now, you know, and he's got the family there. I respect that, so we do Cavalera tours a little bit more moderate, but it will be some tours. I think January we do an American tour.
Oh, okay.
I think Nate's gonna be on that too, so that should be really cool.
Yeah, I saw like obviously the footage from Brazil where y'all just came from playing. I mean, obviously being from there, every time is it just more special every time you play it, because you see the crowd's reaction and it just seems to get greater and greater.
It was a really good tour, you know. It was 11 shows. The longest tour we did in Brazil was this one.
Oh wow!
So it was 11 shows just in Brazil, plus Argentina, Chile, and Ecuador. So it was a very, very cool, very organized tour. They work really hard, the promoters. and they did a really good tour. And we played with our buddies Crisium,
Yeah.
which are a really cool band, also from Brazil, and Test. And yeah, the shows were great. You know, the Brazilian shows. I don't know which one was better. They were all really cool. Like the Bello show, we had Gyro come over and did Necromancer. That was really cool.
When was the last time you played with him on stage, do you think?
With Gyro?
Yeah.
Man, like 86.
Oh, wow.
86, probably something like that, yeah.
Damn.
That's right before he left
Yeah.
the band, you know.
Crazy.
So yeah, so that was really historic and cool, you know.
Yeah. Well, obviously this year as well, Kill or Be Killed came out, which we've heard about for years, and it came out, and the response like from everybody seems to be extremely positive. Everybody absolutely loves it. Even like people that may have not liked, Soulfly or Sepultura or whatever.
Yeah.
Mastodon fans seems everybody really grasped onto the CD. Are you like overwhelmed with the reaction to it?
It's really cool, man. You know, I'm happy that a lot of people like the CD because I thought it was good. You know, like myself, honestly,
It's all right.
I thought it was better than because the thing about Killer Be Killed that's freaky. Those bands, in reality, they should not work.
No.
Combining Mastodon,
I agree.
Dillinger Escape Plan, and Soulfly is really off. It's like the theory, it shouldn't work,
Yes.
but it does work.
And it worked perfectly,
which
somehow.
which is magic, which is like music.
Yes.
That's music for you. It's like a crazy language, and the fact that people accept it really well makes me very happy, because we work really hard on a record, man. I work my ass off on the guitars of that record. I record a lot of the rhythm and wrote a lot of the riffs, and I sing less out of the three guys, which I think was cool because I sing so much already in Soulfly and Cavalera. It's like, it's all right, you take the back seat a little bit. And
well, it's cool because you never knew who was singing first on the songs. You switched them out.
Yeah, we did all kinds of arrangements, different arrangements, but I think I'm the one that sing last on the record, but it's cool. I'm glad with that. I'm totally cool with that, and that's probably the people like the record because I sing last on it.
No, that's a lie. Come on.
But yeah, man, it makes me happy that people dig the record for sure, and I hope we can do some live stuff with Killer Be Killed next year too.
Yeah.
I hope so,
Yeah. Well, every time I talk to you, it seems like you have a million things in the works, and it's just amazing to me. Like,
it's gonna slow down a little bit,
Are you actually taking a break?
I've
never heard you say that
I'm
ever.
forced to, there's nothing going on, it's like there was a couple things, but they fell through, and I gonna end up doing this Soulfly tour, and then gonna end up going home and spend the rest of the year at home.
Okay.
Which is alright because I can go right to writing the new Soulfly record, because I prefer be on the tour, I like touring more than home, I like the buzz more than my house,
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
Yeah, I do. I actually do, I mean, I like my house. It's fine, but
It's fine.
I just get bored, man.
Yeah.
I get bored at home. I like to use my time, in a more useful way. So I like to be more active, but we cannot get anything booked after the Soulfly tour. We have to wait for Cavalera for January.
Yeah.
And we had this Metal All Star thing, but that I don't think I'm doing that now. So that fell through. So I guess we're just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna go home and write new Soulfly stuff, which is cool too, because it needs attention. I need to prepare a really good Soulfly record for the fans. I really want to do it killer. And the more time I spend writing the riffs and getting the ideas for the Soulfly record, the better record it will be. Instead of waiting for the last minute and do it real quick. If I start early like now, I have now, I probably have November and December entirely for writing, so I can just sit at home and write shit riffs, like they say. Just shit riffs.
Just shit riffs.
Just shit riffs all day long. Have a diarrhea of riffs. And yeah, just prepare for it, and you know, hopefully think of some cool guests, you know, to be on the 10th record, the big 10th record.
Yeah,
and we're gonna
crazy,
try to
right?
make some kind of campaign about it. You know, 10 record. That's quite amazing. You know?
Did you, when you started this, did you ever imagine like actually doing 10?
No. That's what's cool. You know, and crazy at the same time. The time just flew by, man. You know, it seems like it was yesterday. I was riding Eye for an Eye, you know, and now it's already 10 records later.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to make a really really cool one. We got a really solid band. I love Mark, you know. I love Tony, you know, and looks like Zion is gonna drum again for the next CD. So I'm gonna kick his ass to try to get more in the ball with us, you know, and you know, we see how that goes. But I think we'll have a Soulfly 10th record out next year.
That's amazing.
And that should be cool, together with some Cavalera touring and some Killer Be Killed touring. That should pretty much fill up my year, you know. I hope.
Like you'll be back on the bus.
I don't like to stay home.
Yeah, you'll be back on the bus.
Yeah, I don't like to stay home. I'd rather be on tour. I'm a nomad. I like life on the road. I like waking up a different place. I like shitty food.
And shitting riffs.
Yeah. Play shitholes. I love it. Give me more.
Well, we'll get you ready to annihilate Poughkeepsie, man. Do you have any final words to the people out there?
Death to false metal.
Always a pleasure, Max. Thank you very much, man.
Take care, bros.